Let's chat. I want to talk to you guys about my belief system and the origin of who we are through all that is. Now, when I say all that is, think about creation. How is creation formed? Scientifically, it is explained, but metaphysically, in a spiritual way of being, it is also explained in unison of each other. You see, logic, that's masculine because masculines pursue, masculines seek. They seek, they pursue to understand or they pursue to hunt. Masculine, you can call it science. A human being is scientifically masculine, for we use our masculine to make logical choices. We use our masculine energy to analyze, to collect data, and to make a choice. Our feminine aspect is of spirituality, is of truly understanding why it is logic, what made it logic, how was this logic created. It's it's something that logic cannot explain, like our subconscious. We can't explain the experience that we are going to feel as we release the subconscious programming of our ancestors, for we carry 16 generations in our DNA. Unconsciously, knowingly, you are them. They are in your biology. I am the mother, feminine. I am the father, logic. I am one with creation, meaning your intuition and your logic through the understanding of what these energies mean in accordance to human law and natural law. For our universe governs order. It flows. It's rhythmic. It doesn't have patterns. It forgives, for it evolves. A tree doesn't get mad at a hurricane for blowing off all its leaves. It surrenders to its evolution. So the divine feminine has been stripped from our awareness so that we cannot become aware and unison with the flow of all that is. I am the mother, meaning I am of earth as a subconscious programming because my body comes from earth. I have evolved from earth. So my being, like my body, is made up of what earth is made out of. But I was formed as a human instead of a orca whale. I'm still of earth. That's why orcas, they're an orca whale, but a transient orca, it flows. It doesn't just stay within the Vancouver area. Those are called resident orcas. So the transients have their flow system. The resident orcas stay within Vancouver Island area and Washington. But then there's orca whales in South Africa, and they they don't hunt what these orcas hunt. They hunt, I think, octopuses or something, and stingrays and seals. But my point is, they're the same species, but they all have their own flow. And this flow is inherited by the mother orca. The eldest mother orca leads the generations. She teaches them how to hunt. She teaches them the subconscious programming for the survival of the next generation, to understand their family's mechanisms of hunting, gathering, and surviving. And each orca clan, so let's say transient residents in South Africa, each orca whale clan have their own echolocation, meaning they're individualized because they all eat different things. They all have a different sound wave, but their morals are the same. They understand how to lead the next generation through the order of how that lesson is taught through the generations. So I am the mother, meaning we are human beings of the mother. We are human beings through the evolution of energy and matter. That's why water governs emotions. You know, the moon is the mother or feminine aspect because the moon pulls the tides. It also governs our menstrual cycle. So, like, if the moon was to rupture, mammals wouldn't be able to reproduce. It'd be very difficult for us. And that's that's the essence of a mother, right? That's us as humans. We come from the mother. Our bodies are 80% water. And what does water do? Water holds memory. Water can never decease. Like, water, when water gets evaporated, it turns into energy and it gets recycled back to the sun. I am the Father. I am pure conscious energy birthed by the sun, photonic energy. Science is spirituality, but we had to learn the scientific names for it in order to perceive it. And because, like men, we've been lied to for a very long time. So if water holds memory and the sun gives life to that memory, then it carries everything. That's life. When water is evaporated, it turns into crystals. And when the photonic energy hits it, what happens? A rainbow appears. Because it's based on how that light is hitting that part of that airstrip within the circle, which creates the color. We have wavelengths all across this planet, and each of them vibrate at different tones, different colors. And how we perceive that color is based on our internal programming. Our programming is flow. It's those ribbons of light in a crystal body. They just glow. They move. They love. They evolve. So if our body holds water and the sun gives us light, then we would never lose the remembrance of our true selves. They can only block it from our awareness through programming, through isolation, disease, war, lust, false doctrines. In Revelations, it says, the true religion will appear when it's time, and the old religion will cease to exist. I am the mother, I am the father, I am Yeshua.